Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the class here today. Happy to have you with us again. We're going to go ahead and get things fired up here very shortly, just waiting for everybody to come on in and take a seat. And we'll get our lesson underway today. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening where I'm at, so just about getting dark. The sun is down and it's dimming. Be interested to hear where all of you are from. I'm sure some of you, it's probably morning for some of you, and so I look forward to talking with you and seeing whereabouts you're from and what you're doing, what your plans are for today. So as I mentioned, we'll just wait a couple more minutes for some of you to come on in and take a seat, and then we can get things underway. In today's lesson, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the BBC website has some excellent articles called Words in the News, and what they do is they take some of the hot topics of the day and they give us short little articles that we can read, and then I want to get your guys' opinion on them. We'll do that, and then after which we'll even examine some of the more difficult words that are found in the articles. There's going to be some new vocabulary for you there, so we'll take a look at that, and then we'll even get you to try to use some of those in some sentences and things like that. So it should be a good class. We have our first student here now with us, so let's welcome him. Is it Andone? Andonai, how are you?
It's Anthony. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Thank you very much for asking. Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Ah, okay, Mexico. Yeah, I thought that maybe it sounded like a Spanish name. Good stuff. So what part of Mexico are you from?
I'm from Reynosa. It's on the border between Mexico and Texas.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, fantastic. So for how long have you been learning English?
I've been learning English for 10 months.
Wow, really? Well, it sounds very good. Nice grammar so far, good sentence structure. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So let's just move along here. Let's welcome Azgur. Oh, Azgur Safeway. Mina, there he is. How you doing, Mina? Hi, Mina. How are you today? Hello, Mina. No, Mina. Okay. We'll come back to him in just a minute. Calvin, how you doing, Calvin? Calvin? Nope, no Calvin. Okay, no problem. Brandy.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you. How you doing,
Oh,
Calvin?
I said I was loading. I just entered this conversation.
Okay, no problem. We're just starting things here, so don't worry. You haven't missed anything. How are you
Yeah, I
today,
was
Calvin?
listening. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Well, I'm happy to have you. What time of day is it in China?
I'm not in China right now. I'm in the UK.
Oh, you're in the UK. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I study here.
Okay, in the UK. You're studying in the UK.
Yeah. It's 11 p.m.
Oh, okay. All right. So is this your last class, or are you going to have a few more after this one?
Probably gonna be the last one.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost bedtime.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Well, once again, nice to have you. And let's move along to Brendy. Hi, Brendy. Okay. Mina, are you there?
Sorry, teacher. Hey, teacher, wait, I was loading. Sorry.
That's okay, man. Don't worry, don't worry. How you doing today?
I'm great. What are you up to?
What am I up to? Nice phrasal verb. I am up to about 6 foot, I suppose. 6'2", actually. No. I've been mending my foot. I told you yesterday I injured my foot, so I've been on the
No.
mend. And you know, something that's quite amazing is that somehow, while I was mending my foot, I ended up catching a virus as well. I have a cold, so now I have
Oh my
a
God.
broken foot and a cold. I'm not in a good situation.
What
So
what's wrong
sorry.
with your foot?
Well, Mina can tell you. What happened to my foot, Mina?
But you didn't tell me.
Oh, I thought I told you yesterday.
No.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll play a fun game, okay? Because yesterday with one of the classes, I let you guys figure it out. So maybe as part of our icebreaker today, we'll let you guys figure out what happened to my foot, okay? So you can ask 10, the class, all of you guys combined can ask me 10 questions to try and figure out what I did to my foot, all right?
Will you only say yes or no, or you just answer
I'm
it?
only going to say yes or no. That's it.
You
Go
was
ahead.
you
Go
was
ahead.
playing soccer?
Is
Yeah.
it bleeding?
Soccer.
Was it bleeding? No. Mina,
Does it
yes.
hurt?
Yes.
Soccer.
Mina got it on the very first question.
Because me too, I got broken only by soccer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I quitted totally.
Did you twisted your foot?
Yeah, you know what I did? I jumped up in the air, and let's say this was the ball, and I came down on the ball. My foot landed on the ball,
Oh, that's
and I
terrible.
went over
God.
like that. And
Oh my
I think
God.
the little bone is a little bone on the top of my foot.
Was it yesterday?
I believe I cracked it. No, that was on Saturday. That
You
was on
cracked
Saturday.
You cracked your bone.
I have to go for an X-ray, but I have good mobility in the ankle, so it's not like your typical sprained ankle. But I've got this. I'm not able to bear any weight on my foot, so I've been hobbling around. Sometimes I sit in my office chair and I wheel myself around
Oh, I'm sorry.
like a wheelchair.
Get well soon, teacher.
What's that mean? Thanks, bro. Yeah, thank you.
Get well, speed recovery.
Yeah, thank you. You know, but it's funny because that's only the half of it, really. That's only the half of it. I mean, that's unfortunate, but I could still teach with my foot elevated, and I was doing that yesterday. But now
were
I've
you
caught a
playing
cold.
football or?
Amazingly, I caught a cold.
Oh my God.
Now, how do you get a cold when you're in your own house by yourself? I don't understand that, but that's what I've done.
Genix.
You could get you could get cold because I mean when you were sleeping you might didn't wear very much clothes, very many clothes or much clothes, many clothes.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing many clothes or a lot of clothes. Yeah, but you usually don't catch a cold that way. It's a virus, right? Who gives you a virus when you're in your house by yourself? That's a question I would like to know.
That's weird.
It is weird. But
Lack
anyway,
of ventilation.
yeah, that could be. So, anyways, if you guys are willing to put up with me, then I'm willing to continue to do our lesson today, okay? But
Sure.
I'm going to get you guys to do a lot of the speaking and a lot of the reading and whatnot, and I will try and save my voice as much as I can. But that's perfect because it's good for you guys to be able to speak as much as possible. So let's just go ahead and welcome...
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I just wanted to welcome the rest of the students, including Walid. How you doing?
Great.
Good.
Excellent. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from France.
Okay, what about the other guy beside you? Where's he from?
Yeah, from France too.
You're both
Well,
from France. Are you brothers, friends,
Cousin.
cousins? Okay. So what's the cousin's name?
Okay.
Youssef
Youssef?
Yusuf and Walid.
and Walid.
Okay, good. Nice to have you both.
Yeah.
Don't be
Thank you.
afraid to sit down, take off your scarf, and stay a while.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we hope that's gonna be a good time. We
All
are,
right.
yeah.
Okay, good, good. And Raul, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing good, Raul. Thanks very much for asking. Where are you from?
I'm from Chile.
All the way from Chile. Okay,
Yeah,
good. Nice to have you.
thanks.
Luisa, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. I think it's the first time that you're in one of my classes. Where are you from?
No, it's my first time. My first time with this account, but no, it's my first time with you.
First time with me, but not the first time with Verbling?
No. It's my first time, but with this account.
Oh, with these headphones.
No, with this account because the last time I'm in the account for my mom's account.
Your mom's account.
Account. Yes.
Okay. First time with your own account. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. Now we've welcomed almost everybody. We're just missing Asma. How you doing, Asma? Ibrahim.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. I'm very fine, thank you. I'm so glad to be with you. It's my first time with you.
Is
teacher.
it? Oh,
Yes,
well,
my first
I'm
time.
glad that you've joined me. I have to
Thank you.
apologize. I'm not 100% myself today. I'm feeling a little under the weather, as I mentioned. So please cut me a little bit of slack, okay? You know
Okay.
what that means? You know what it
Okay.
means to cut somebody slack?
No.
That-
What's the meaning?
To cut somebody some slack means that you're a little bit more lenient with them. You know the word lenient
Yeah.
means?
To be familiar with him.
Not
To
No,
be
familiar,
familiar with him.
lenient.
You
Lenient,
take
yeah.
Treat him gently.
Yeah. To speak in polite manner.
To be like, okay, let's say for example that your child does something bad and they are deserving of discipline. If you are lenient with them, you might say, okay, I'm gonna not discipline you this time, but next time I'm going to. Then you are being lenient. You understand?
Yeah, I understand now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. So anyways, what I'm saying is, be lenient with me because I'm, like I said, I was not feeling the best. But we're still going to have fun, so don't worry. Let's get into the material. Everybody's been greeted. I'm happy that you're all here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link.
Wait.
And here's the link to the website that I would like you to go to. Okay? And we're going to take a look at this news article here. Now, who is familiar with the WikiLeaks soldier? You guys know about this guy?
Sure.
Everybody
Yeah,
knows about him, right?
I've heard about him.
Yeah, everybody knows about him.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the story? Do you think that the soldier...
Great story.
What's that, Mina?
I think he's bold.
He's bald or bold? Or both?
Bold.
He's probably bald and bold. Okay, so bold means brave, right? He's brave, courageous. Okay, so you think he's bold. Anybody else have a different opinion? Does anybody think he's crazy?
He's a little bit crazy, but
A little bit crazy.
yeah. Sure.
Why do you think he's
Who's
a
this
crazy?
guy?
Huh?
Who is this guy?
Well, we're going to read about him right now. We're going to find out. Okay? So let's do that together. Who would like to read the summary for us? Let's get Walid to start us off.
Okay. The US soldier accused of giving large number of secret documents to WikiLeaks has admitted he's guilty to 10 of the 22 charges against him, but he denied a more serious charge of aiding the enemy.
Okay, very good. Now, the one thing I wanted to just point out to you is that word there is guilty.
Yeah, guilty. Okay.
Guilty, yeah. Perfect. Good. Okay. Keep reading the next 2 paragraphs, please.
Okay. We now have a first-hand account of what compelled Bradley Manning to carry out the biggest leak of government secrets in American history. He told the military courts he would been compelled by the bloodlust of a helicopter mission in Iraq, a video of which he passed on to WikiLeaks. He said that while serving in Iraq, he would become desperate at what he calls American obsession with capturing and killing human targets, and that the American people should know the true cost of war.
Okay, okay. So this is an interesting couple of articles here, or paragraphs here. Good reading, nice pronunciation, Walid. Okay, does anybody have any comments or questions about these first 2 paragraphs?
Not really.
Okay. Tell you what, we'll read the last 2, and then we're going to look at some of the vocabulary, okay?
Okay.
First of all, no, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll get into some of the other things I had planned. Okay, so let's have Raul read the next 2 paragraphs.
As for the leaked State Department cables, private Manning said they documented backdoor deals and criminality and becoming of a superpower, and insisted his conscience was clear. The military judge accepted the defendant's plea of guilty to 10 of the 22 counts, but Bradley Manning denies the most serious charge of hiding America's enemy, a charge which potentially carries a life sentence. Prosecutors have indicated that they plan to push ahead with a full court-martial in the summer.
Very good, very good. Okay, excellent job. So you guys just think about some questions maybe you have for me, and before we get to those, I just want to help Raul with a few words, okay? Just want to help you with a couple. I think there was 4 words that I found that I want to assist you with your pronunciation, okay? So the first one is in the first paragraph, I believe. Yeah, the 4th word. I wrote it in the chat box. I'm writing it again. What's that word there? How do you say that, Raul?
The first one?
The word, I just wrote it in the chat box. I'll write it again. There you go.
Okay.
How do you say that?
Leaked?
Okay, leaked. Leaked.
Leaked.
That's one of those words where the ed sound actually sounds like a T. Okay, so leaked.
Okay.
All right, good. Now the other word that I wanted to help you with is right here. Can you say that one again?
Documented?
Yeah, documented.
Documented.
Documented. One more time.
Documented.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, you know what that word means, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, and then this word here.
Plea?
All right. What do you think, Asma? How do we say that word?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, I can't understand. Can you repeat?
How do we say that word there in the chat box?
Plea?
Plea, plea. Good. Yeah, good effort. It sounds like 2 E's. It's just plea, okay? Even though it's EA, we just say plea. Okay, Raul, say it one more time?
Yeah, plea.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, and then the last one was this one.
Hiding.
Okay, that one's a tough one. It's aid. Aiding. Yeah, good job, Asma. Aiding.
Aiding.
Which means what, Mina? What does aiding mean?
Help.
I don't know.
What does it mean, Calvin?
Help.
Yeah, that's right.
Assist.
Aiding, helping, assisting. Very good. Okay, what is a plea? What's that, Mina?
Like first aid box.
Yeah.
Like what?
First aid. First aid books.
Oh, first aid.
Like
Yeah, of course. First aid. Yeah. Okay. Right. What is a plea?
An appeal.
A petition, a request.
Ooh, nice.
accuse.
An accusation? Is that what you
An
said?
appeal or request
An
or something.
appeal, a request. Good. Okay. Exactly. So if I ask you something, like if I beg you, I could be pleading with you, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Excellent.
Okay,
job.
so the plea. Can I say something?
Yeah.
So the plea is on a request for something, but in a intense or emotional way. Is that what it means?
It does have that. It does sort of carry that idea with it. Now, if you look in the dictionary, it's a request made in an urgent and emotional manner. Okay.
All right.
Now, in a legal sense, because it's talking about here about the State Department, about the defendant's plea. Now, when we're talking in this type of I forget the context. That's the word I'm looking for. Then it means that it's like a legal statement made by the defendant.
Lawyer.
Okay, and they call that the plea. So you could plead guilty or plead innocent, but it's like your legal statement.
I have a question.
Yes.
So the plea and the word plead. What's the difference? Or they're the same word?
Plead, like to plead with somebody.
Sorry?
It's plead is a verb.
Yeah.
And plea is the noun.
Okay. All right.
So let me write that down. Plead is the verb, and plea is the noun. Okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, no problem, guys. No problem. Okay, so did you have any questions about those last two paragraphs?
No.
We're gonna talk about the words here in just a minute. Let's get some of your opinions then about this story. Does anybody have an opinion they'd like to express? What
I
do you
have a
think?
question.
Okay, go ahead.
So it was all the WikiLeaks before this man is made a deal with the website, or this created this website?
From what I understand, I don't know a whole lot about like the history but from what I understand, he kind of set up his own. Didn't he set up his own website called WikiLeaks or something?
Yeah, he did.
There is the guy who made this, and this soldier aided him with the information.
Right. But I don't think it was on like the Wikipedia website. I think they had their own website. Right? Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I mean, I don't. Like I said, I don't know for sure. I've been stuck in a country where we don't get a lot of exposure to these things. But this is kind of what I was able to piece together. But some of you might know more about it, and if you do, by all means, tell me. Okay. So, anyways, what do you think is going to happen to this guy?
I think he's going to be in the jail.
You think he's going to get jail time?
Yeah, because I think the United States government don't want to him outside the jail, because if he is outside, he can still say secret about the war.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. I mean, who knows what else he will say. What do you think, Asma? What's going to happen to this guy?
I think so. He will go to jail as he made a great mistake to publish or broadcast secret military secrets.
Right. Okay. He definitely betrayed Probably he took a sworn oath or something, right? And he probably betrayed that. What about you, Luisa? What do you think is going to happen to him?
Maybe he's gonna go to the jail.
He's going to spend some time in jail?
Yes.
That's not a nice thought, is it? Miguel, how many years will he get?
Maybe 20 or 30.
20 or 30 years. Ooh, it's a long time.
I mean, anyway, it's kind of, you know, it's a bad thing to do against the country.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, now let's take a look at some of these expressions and new words here, perhaps. What is a first-hand account?
Direct contact. For example, if I'm a reporter and instead of making just interviews, I can get in undercover, so get information in first hand.
Excellent, very good. Okay, so what kind of news stories are most popular, second-hand or first-hand information?
First hand.
Exactly, everybody always wants first-hand information, right? Okay, what about the word compelled? Who can use, what does the word compelled mean?
It means forced.
Yeah, good. Forced?
Forced. To force someone to do something.
Now, forced is another one of those words where we just add the T sound, so it's forced. Forced.
Forced.
Okay,
But without violence, I think.
What's that? No, let's see here. It was Walid. What did you say, Walid?
Without violence.
Okay. Forced without violence.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
If I was compelled to do something, what would that mean?
You feel you must do it.
You did it, but you wasn't agreed to do it.
Okay, I was forced to do it, right?
Yeah.
Now, sometimes we say, though, we talk about how something compels us to take an action. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we were forced to, but there's something inside of us that's pushing us to do something. And that we can sometimes take compelled in that way. For example, if I saw a dog get run over in the street, I might be compelled to help it. What would be compelling me to help the dog?
Your emotions.
Exactly.
Your conscience.
Yeah, your conscience, your emotion, maybe your love for animals, your feeling. So it's not that you're being necessarily forced with violence or without violence. It's just that something is driving you to do it. Okay?
Obligation.
Okay, that's another term we can use. Good. And I think everybody knows what a leak is, right? What's a leak?
Like water leak.
Yes. Have you guys ever had a water leak in a pipe in your house?
Yes, a lot.
Like crack? At least once.
At least once?
Yeah.
I have. Yeah. Where I live, we have a leak in our one of our pipes. We have to get it repaired right now, actually. Okay, so but now when we're talking about WikiLeaks, we're not talking about a leak of water. What are we talking about?
When you let some people know that information that was supposed to be a secret.
Good, Natasha. That's fantastic. Really good. Okay, so somebody let out a secret. Okay, what about bloodlust? What's that?
Bloodshed.
What's that, Mina?
Like lust, like you are eager to bloodshed.
Okay.
You love to shed blood.
That's it. Lust is a word that gives us what idea, guys? When you think of lust, what do you think of?
Pleasure.
Pleasure, yes, good, exactly.
When you have pleasure to see people arguing, discussing.
Right. Okay, so then bloodlust gives you the idea that you love what?
Blood.
Uh-huh, you like to see blood.
You wanted to kill.
Violence.
Yes, you like to see blood spilt through violence. So the accusation here, it's a pretty strong accusation, isn't it? It said that the Americans had bloodlust in that war. What do you guys think? Do you think that's true?
No, it's like any country. There is good and bad.
Mm-hmm. That's very true, Mina. Yeah.
Are you from US?
No, I'm not from the United States.
Canada.
Yeah, actually, I am from Canada. Yeah.
Okay.
How could you tell?
No, I mean you have American accent. You said you didn't you are not from America. Then the only option could be Canada.
Okay, yeah. He's a smart guy, Calvin. Okay.
This is a pretty straight.
Yeah. Well, don't be afraid to express your opinions, because this is the idea of this class. Okay. So, what do you think, though? Do you think that they showed bloodlust in that war or not? Mina had a comment. Is there any other opinions?
Yeah, they totally destroyed Iraq, I think.
Totally destroyed the country. Well, some of the pictures we've seen, that's how it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, but I have a question.
Sure.
Why they are accusing this guy? Because you know, if you guys heard about Abu Ghraib torture and prisoner abuse, I think it's military secrets, and the United States government took care.
Oh, somebody got muted. Oh, why did they mute him? Waleed, why did you mute Mina?
No, I haven't done it on purpose.
Excellent.
Oh, by mistake?
Yeah, by mistake.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Mina, you were saying?
Yeah, the United States government consider the guy who reported his partners or his colleagues in the army, that the issue, and the United States punished the people who's tortured and prisoners in Abu Ghraib, and they didn't consider it military leaks or military secrets leaks. Why in this case they consider him you know, they accused him?
Right. I think I understand your question, but I don't have the answer. I have no idea.
He exposed their acts.
Yeah. Well, this is politics, right? There's always more than meets the eye.
Sure.
There's always more than meets the eye. So, and there's quite often there's secret agendas and things like this as well.
Yes.
But all of us here, we're just like the little guy, right? We're not privy to all the secrets. Okay, if something is sent by cable, what does that mean?
TV signals.
Okay, that's what you would think, because you think about cable TV. But if I cable somebody, let me just make sure.
If there are tons of cable, it means internet, right?
If there's what?
Many cables.
Many cables. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I understood. Can you explain yourself?
Okay. Think what is the internet? Many connected cables.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
Think about how is the internet born.
Yeah. Everybody has a cable going from their from their cable box or from their phone line into their router or their modem, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a cable, but you guys know that one.
I think it's an important information or piece of information or message.
Right, okay. So when it says, as for the leaked State Department cables, that's what you're saying. It's like a piece of information, right?
Yeah.
Yes. What we can do is sometimes you can wire documents and wire information. I think this is kind of like a similar idea here. Okay? Where you'd send it through the wire. Hello, Schindler. Welcome to the class, Schindler. Happy to have you with us. Thanks for the greeting. Okay, let's move down to backdoor. What does that mean? If something goes out the back door, what does it mean?
It's illegal issue.
Okay, good, Asma.
Can mean that it's illegal issue. Something who is considered illegal.
Okay, yeah, you're on the right track. So if it's going out the back door, what is the idea?
It's forbidding. They are trying to hide something.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
dying secret.
That's the idea there. So if something goes out the front door, everybody sees it because it's going right out the front door. But out the back door, it's sneaky. You know? Have you ever, like, maybe when you were kids, your parents thought you were sleeping and you got up and you snuck out the back door and you went and played at late at night or something?
Well, if you have a back door, then
Yeah. Well, maybe you can sneak out the window. But the idea when you talk about when something goes out the back door or somebody did something out the back door, the idea is that they did it sneakily without anybody seeing it. Okay? So that's a little expression that we use.
So you say some. Sorry. Can I go ahead?
Please do. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you say someone is doing something through the back door or by the back door, is it by or through?
Through.
Right. Through the back door.
Exactly. Yeah. Very good. Great question, Calvin. Okay, we've talked about plea, so let's leave that one alone. If something is unbecoming, what does that mean?
Yo.
Unbecoming.
Can you just repeat the word, please?
Yeah, if something is unbecoming, what does that mean?
It's something unexpected.
Okay, unexpected. You're on the right track.
About behavior.
Okay, good. So if I said, if somebody did something really rude and you said, that was very unbecoming of her, what would I be saying?
Not welcome.
It's not inappropriate.
Yeah, very good. That was very inappropriate of her. That was very unacceptable behavior. Okay.
Can
So,
you give the example again?
what's that?
About unbecoming. Can you give the example again, please?
Sure. Let's say you're out with a group of friends and one of your friends does something that's rude. And you say, that was very unbecoming of you, or very unbecoming of her.
I got it.
That was very inappropriate. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You'll hear that sometimes in movies, that word. We don't often say it. We don't often speak that way, but in a lot of like older movies when you watch, they'll still talk about it. They'll use
formal.
That word.
The word,
That's right.
So the word itself is quite formal.
That's right. It is, yeah, it's formal. Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
But sometimes when you want to be with your friends and you kind of want to be a little bit funny, you can use formal speech, and then they'll be like, "Oh, he's so smart."
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows what the life sentence is, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, if you push ahead with something, what do you do? You push ahead with something. If I say to you, I don't care what you say, I'm going to push ahead with my idea.
Carry on.
Go
Be
on.
determined.
Determined. Yeah, I'm determined. What is the idea, like when I say push ahead, what kind of mental image do you get when I say push?
It's like something difficult to realize, but we carry on because.
No, I think it's someone who wants to do something without thinking about the others. He is determined to do something which can be unpleasant.
Okay, good. So
you're being quite forceful.
It gives that sense, doesn't it? Like if you push ahead with something, it means that you continue to do it. Perhaps despite everybody telling you, no, don't do it, it's a bad idea. And you're like, no, I'm pushing ahead with it. I'm moving forward no matter what. And sometimes people, they push ahead and they actually literally like push people out of the way to get to their goals, right? Okay, so the definition on the website was to continue doing something difficult or unpleasant. All right? But just think about that word push. It means you kind of forcefully do it.
Like the movie, teacher.
Which movie?
When Mary Jane told Spider-Man, why are you pushing me away?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was a sad part of the movie.
Yeah.
Did you cry during that part, Mina? don't push her away, no. Yeah. No, that's good. What's that, Mina?
No, he said, why would I push you away? I love you.
Yeah.
So I didn't cry.
You know all the words. You know all the words to that movie. That's great. Yeah. So pushing somebody away is a little different than pushing ahead with something, isn't it? Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. As long as we don't think it's the same thing, then that's okay. Okay. And court martial, I think we'll leave that one alone. That one's not one that's very practical. You're not going to use that in very many conversations. So I try to give you guys practical information, stuff that you can actually go and use when you leave the classroom. Let's go back a page and okay.
Yeah, I have to say something. Actually, we are in France, so there is 20 minutes to 1 a.m.
Yes.
So we need to go.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much for the class. It was our first time, but it was good.
Okay, Yusuf, and your cousin named Walid.
Yeah,
we were really happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you. So see you then.
We hope to see you again. We do different themes every day, and so keep checking in, and we'll see you again. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
Take
good
care,
night.
guys.
Good night,
No,
everyone.
it's in the same.
Okay. Good night. All right. Let's continue, guys. So let's take a look now at a different article. In fact, I want you guys to choose the article. Okay? So I'm going to zoom in here. And you guys get to choose. Which one interests you? Anybody got an opinion?
Afghan dust art.
Afghan dust art. Okay, sure. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Have you ever been to Afghanistan, Mina?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Egypt is about to turn it to Afghan, so don't worry.
Okay, you know what, Mina? That one's a video. That one's a video, so we can't watch that. We can't do that one.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, those ones are all videos right there. We have to go down to this. These are the news times. Sorry. But we can watch those another time, just not today.
The meteor hits Russia.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, we watched the video.
Oh, that was on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. Okay, let's get some of the ones who have been quiet. Let's get them talking a little bit, okay? So maybe we can have Luisa. Could you read for us the title, the summary, and then the first 3 paragraphs?
Meteor hits Russia. Summary. 50 February 2030. More than
Okay. Let me just help you. 15th of February 2013.
15 February 2013.
Okay, that's better. All right, continue.
More than, oh my god, more than 400 people. 400 people have been injured in Russia by an explosion caused by what seems to have been a meteor.
Very good, very good. I didn't realize it was 400 people. That's a lot. Okay, let's have you read maybe just the next little paragraph.
Eyewitnesses describe seeing a fireball curving through the clear sky and an extremely intense light as it passed over here. It passed over here.
Overhead.
Overhead.
Good. It passed, and this word here is not passed, it's passed.
Passed.
Okay? The ED has got that T sound again, so it's passed.
Passed.
Overhead.
Overhead. Head.
Good. Head.
Overhead.
Good, good, good. Okay. So that means that something went over your head. It passed over your head. Okay? Pasa sobre tu cabeza. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And this other word I want you to say for me again. I wrote it in the chat box. Can you say that again for me?
Passed overhead.
No, but this word no. I wrote it in the chat box.
Okay.
Do you see?
Through.
Okay, I'm going to say that one again for you. Through.
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 Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to shut off my camera for a second. Everybody can watch this. No, I'm not going to shut off my camera. I'm going to shut off the article for a second. When you make the TH sound, your tongue has to come out of your mouth. The only way to make that sound is you have to go your tongue has to come out through your teeth. If you don't do that, you will never make the sound, ever, ever, ever. So everybody has to practice. You kind of look silly if you just go like, but if you do it so fast that nobody even will recognize it. So you say through, through, through. But very quickly my tongue is coming out of my teeth and making that sound, okay? So one more time, through, through. Try it again.
True. True.
Through.
True.
Okay, that's better. You had it that time. That one was your best one yet.
Okay.
Good, good. So just remember that. I tell you what to do. A lot of times students, they're really nervous to make that face, so they don't do it. But go in the mirror in your bathroom, close the door, don't let anybody see you, and practice sticking your tongue between your teeth and then blowing air through it. And that sound is the sound you want to make. It's like that. Okay?
True.
Yeah, that's better. You're getting there. You're getting there. But that's one of the hardest sounds in the English language, so keep practicing that one. Good. Nice job on your reading, other than those couple of small corrections there. That was really well done. Okay? I'm going to go back to the screen here now. All right. Let's have Let's see here. Natasha, you haven't read yet. Could you read us the next three? Natasha Rusty. Okay, Natasha went to get some water. She'll be back soon. No problem. Miguel, how about you, my friend?
The shockwave from the barn, Chelyabinsk in the Ural Mountains. People who'd rushed to look out and see what's happening were injured by flying glass. Everyone went outside to check their neighbors were okay, and the mobile phone network collapsed, briefly overwhelmed by the volume of calls.
All right, all right. I didn't hear you for like the first two paragraphs, and then all of a sudden you were reading. Maybe your mic was muted or something.
Yeah,
But you
I'm
did a good job.
sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just couldn't tell. Nice job on your reading. I just noticed one little thing here. This word here. You see it in the chat box?
Yes, 1 minute. Not yet.
Oh. Do you see it now?
No.
Okay, I'll say it for you. It was one of the last words.
Yeah,
Overwhelmed.
yeah. Overwhelmed.
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 Good. That's getting better. Just say well. Can you say well?
Well,
Okay. So it's overwhelmed.
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 That's perfect. 100% on that one. Good. What does that word mean, overwhelmed?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Anybody can help us? What is, if you are overwhelmed, what are you?
I can't deal with this thing. It's so hard.
Okay, good. Yeah.
If
Anybody
you are
else? Defeated. Calvin, did you have an explanation?
Yeah, I think if you're overwhelmed by a feeling that affects you very strongly and you don't know how to deal with it.
Okay, good. So it's the idea, you guys are all right. There's many different senses to this word, but if something is too much for you, or if something takes, what's the word? Takes
What?
over you, then it overwhelms you. Like, for example, if you have too much work and you start going like, I'm never going to finish my work, you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? Do you understand now, Natasha?
Yes.
Have you ever felt overwhelmed, Natasha?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I think we all feel that way sometimes, right? Okay, good. So that was a really nice reading. That was the only thing that I noticed there. All right, you guys. So, who lives near Russia? Anybody?
I used to.
You used to live near Russia?
China.
Oh yes, of course, in China, right? Do you have any Russian friends that you talked to about this meteor?
I have quite a few Russian friends, but I never talked about it with them.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah,
anybody
because
have
I'm studying in a university.
Oh, okay, okay.
There are so many
But
Russians.
they're all in the UK now.
Yeah.
Did anybody have a friend that they talked to about this meteorite that was close to it?
No,
Pretty
my
amazing,
son.
But
right? I'm sorry. I guess we're having just a bit of a delay, and I keep pausing, and then I talk as soon as somebody decides they're going to talk. My apologies. What were you saying, Mina?
No, but my final presentation was about meteors.
Oh,
I
okay.
was I was overwhelmed by this presentation.
Very difficult, was it?
Yeah, but it's so amusing and exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? The amazing,
Yes.
it was amazing the amount of power that was shown. Did you guys see some of those
Yes.
images where the garage door was blown open?
Yes.
Crazy stuff, right? Did you see that
Bec-
one, Calvin? Calvin, you said you saw some of this stuff on YouTube. Did you see that one?
But the meteor.
Yeah, you know the one where the garage door was blown open from the I guess it was from what, the sonic boom or something, right?
The blossom waves.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't. I haven't watched that one, but I watched quite a few. Probably others.
Yeah, that one was pretty amazing.
With a what?
Okay.
With what what garage?
Yeah, that's right. It was taken from inside of a building, and the garage door just was just imploded. Like
Blasted
it just was
open.
yeah, it just came flying into the building. It was
Wow.
quite amazing. Yeah, pretty scary stuff. If you had been standing behind that door, what do you think would have happened to you?
Are you talking to me?
Not just to anybody, but yeah, you'd too.
I'm sorry. What was the question? I wasn't listening.
If you were standing behind that door when it uh, was released from its hinges, what do you think would have happened to you?
I was standing behind the door.
Yeah.
So basically, I was hit by the meteor.
Well, that's the funny thing. I don't think the meteor actually hit it. I think it was just from like the
The impact.
shockwave. Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Probably I would crumble.
Yeah. Well, you'd probably go along with the door. You notice it says in the paragraph that the shock wave from the blast blew out windows across the region. So when that shock wave went, there was windows and doors that blew out.
All right.
And that's what happened. Do you guys know what that means when something blows out?
Explode.
Yeah, exactly. Smashed or broken. Okay.
The funny thing, teacher, that nobody heard the meteorite. You know, the low frequency waves emitted by the meteor explosion were not audible to the human ear.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, only detected by infrasound stations.
You learned that in your research.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Thanks for sharing that. I didn't know that. Ahmed usually has good little factoids about stuff. What do you got for us, Ahmed?
I don't remember exactly, but I think I watched something on BBC Channel 4, I think. But I don't remember exactly. But I still remember the smoke or thing was along the sky. That's it.
Did you see some of the video clips, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have you ever let's see, how can I ask the question? Have you guys ever thought about what it would be like? You know how sometimes there's some of those movies that talk about how there's going to be a giant meteorite that will strike the Earth. Have you guys ever thought about if that will actually happen?
Yes.
There was a movie called Armageddon, and it was about that, wasn't it?
Yes.
So do you think that's a real threat? Do you think that's a real possibility that could happen?
I think it will synchronize with Doomsday.
With Doomsday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expected scenario.
Will
Okay,
that
okay.
happen?
What's that, Calvin?
I was asking if that will happen.
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't think it will happen in a short time.
I kind of agree with you. I don't think that the world will like end by a giant meteor strike, like some people say it will. But it certainly, this goes to show you that some serious damage can be done if a meteorite does enter the Earth, doesn't it? Or the Earth's atmosphere. Yeah.
Totally.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think, Natasha? What's your opinion? She's probably got her mic muted again. Okay, Raul, what's your opinion? Do you think that's possible, that the Earth will end by a giant meteor strike?
No, at the moment. I think the world can be end if the North Korea start to shoot his missiles.
Okay,
I'm more aware about North Korea about a big meteor.
Yeah. So you think that's a more real threat? The nuclear threat is a more real threat than the meteorite threat?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it's amazing. There's a lot of threats right now for mankind, isn't there? Probably more so than ever before. Well, that could possibly be a topic for another day, actually. But for today, I think we have to end our class. You guys have been very kind and patient with me while I haven't been feeling well, and I thank you for that. I do apologize for not being my energetic self, but you know, I'm a little under the weather, as you guys are aware. So I appreciate that. And I hope that you're able to use some of those words that we discussed today. Try to use them in your conversations. And until next time, actually tomorrow, I'm teaching again. So hopefully we'll see some of you guys tomorrow, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your effort.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.